My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Hey guys! It's the Thrifty Three with our new tees. Look at our awesome t-shirts that we got.
Hang on. It says the Thrifty Three trying to live big on a budget.
Like we said, we do this with our webcam on our computer, so it's going to be backwards. But, oh well, you got the hint. Anyways, so this video is going to be about being a stay-at-home mom from me and Asia and doing our online business. And it's going to be about Krystal and being a working full-time and owning a business. So a business owner woman.
And we're just going to give tips and tricks on what we do in our everyday life and how we maintain a online business. So hopefully you guys can relate to us in any way, shape, or form. So yeah.
So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start. Like I said, I am a stay-at-home mom. I have two boys. Currently, one of my boys is in preschool, and then the other one is only 3. So he will be going to preschool next year, but right now, my oldest, he just goes to school 3 days a week. So basically how I started out, I kind of just went whenever. I tried to go when he was at school, but on the off days, I would just get so excited and I would want to go find things. And it would get kind of overwhelming because I would never really know when to list because I'd be out all day finding things, and then I would come home and I would try to list, and then it would get so overwhelming, and then you get kind of frustrated because your kids really want some attention. So that's kind of how I started out, and it wasn't the best way for me. That might work for some people, being able to go out all day, maybe when you have older kids, but when you have younger kids, that is just not something I suggest. Kind of my plan that I have in action right now is going when my oldest is at school. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's awesome because his school isn't too far from where we usually like to go. So we go ahead and just go when he's at school, and then after he gets home from school, maybe we'll try to go a couple more places if they're not feeling too tired, and then we'll come home and typically we'll try to list the other days, so Tuesday and Thursday. So that's kind of how my plan goes, and it works so much better. Sometimes when you know you have a lot more things going on during the week, you want to go ahead and pick a day that you're going to get things, or if you have a lot of things that you haven't photographed, you want to go ahead and pick one day, photograph a lot of things, and then make drafts. And then that way, you can just throughout the week, you can go ahead and just upload the pictures to the drafts, and that makes it super easy. So that's something that I like to do. Summer is coming up, so hopefully we can stick with the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if it changes, we'll let you know and kind of give you an update on our summer plan being stay-at-home moms. But that's pretty much my plan, what I like to do. A tip that I have for you guys is trying to keep your kids happy. So if you know that you're going to be out throughout the day, or if you know you're going to be thrifting in the morning and then trying to list at night, try to make something fun for your kids. So maybe take them to the park. Reason I really love the Goodwill outlet is because they have toys. So that's something that keeps my kids super busy. So give them a toy when you're in the store. That is my personal suggestion. So that's enough about me, and we are going to go ahead and move on to Krystal.
Okay, so I work full-time. I am a therapist. So my schedule typically looks like Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4-ish, depending on my client, depending on what time they leave. Sometimes I have to work Saturday mornings too, so that can make things extremely difficult. So what I started out doing was 2 years ago, I was just kind of like, I have no money, I'm broke, I'm in college, I'm working 3 jobs, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life, and I just have all of these extra clothes that I'm not wearing, and so I just posted them online on Poshmark and actually Vinted, and I sold like 3 things, but it was really just like time consuming for me because I was in school full time, working 3 jobs, and it was overwhelming for me. So then about, when was that? 3 months ago, I was getting ready to move from my old apartment, and I was really tight on money, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to really get into this. I'm just going to lay my things out on the carpet and take pictures of them. Pictures were awful quality, but that's not the point. And sales started rolling in. I soon realized that you have to really be involved in Poshmark to make sales, and that's something that before I wasn't willing to take the time to do. But once I started seeing sales coming in, then I'm like, wow, this really is worth my time. I'm making money, and it's really not that hard. It takes a little bit of time, I will say. Working full-time, it does make it difficult to go to thrift stores and go to garage sales and list and stay involved and share posts and follow people and, all of that fun stuff. Reply to comments, measure your items, ship your things. It's super crazy sometimes, but I try to take out 1 day a week to go thrift shopping, and I buy enough on that 1 day to last me like 2 weeks, but then I go the next week, and then I just always have a back stock, so I'm never running out of things to put in my inventory on Poshmark, and that makes it easier. For the future, I'd like an even better plan because it's still kind of hectic for me. I don't have a set day that I go every week. I don't have like a set day that I list, like a whole bunch. I'm supposed to list every day, but sometimes, you just want to sit on the couch and watch TV. And that's okay.
Life happens.
Yeah. And so my goal for the future is to set 1 day aside to go thrifting, a specific day, Monday or Tuesday or something, and then set 1 day aside where I take a whole bunch of pictures and, like Cieara said, stockpile my pictures so that I can just upload them randomly throughout the week. At least 3 a day is what's suggested for Poshmark. Kind of get you at the top of everybody's list. And am I forgetting anything? A tip. I would say don't overload yourself. Don't do anything that is stressing you out too much. So if you don't think that you can go once a week to the thrift store and you don't think that you can list every day, just don't. I mean, extra money is extra money. If you're working full-time and you just want that extra spending money, anything you do is better than nothing. So when I first started, when I first seriously started, I was like, okay, I need to go to the thrift store 3 times a week. I need to list. I need to send out my packages. I need to write handwritten letters, like long letters to every single buyer, which I still write handwritten notes, but it's not as long and drawn out as before because you can be short and sweet and to the point, and the buyer will still be extremely happy that you took the time and effort to even write their name down on a card. So that's my tip. Just don't overwork yourself.
And we will make a future video on how we package things and kind of like notes that we write to help you guys out. So, go ahead, Asia.
Okay, it's my turn. So, I am a stay-at-home mom of a 5-year-old girl and a little boy. He's 1.5. And I like to go to the thrift stores with Cieara Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We go to different thrift stores. Mostly our favorite one would be the Gobo Outlet. So we like to go shopping Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and try and list everything on Tuesday and Thursday. I like to take pictures, and then we write all of our measurements down and keep a stockpile of all of our pictures, and then we try and list, every single day throughout the week.
Something else that I would say, I would definitely pick 1 day a week that you don't do anything.
Yeah,
Sunday, I personally don't do anything. Maybe there's a garage sale or something, but I kind of am old-fashioned and kind of want to do it make the Sabbath holy. So we're going to leave it that way. So that's my personal day I take off. Do you take a specific day
I
off?
take Sunday off as well. Sometimes, if I am super bored in the afternoon, which never happens, if I have an extra few minutes, then I will take a few pictures or something. Maybe upload pictures that I already have saved, but I don't spend my entire Sunday because that's the only day that I actually do get off, for sure. And so I like to spend it with my family and friends and not really stress myself out on Sundays.
So do you have a tip, Asia, that you would like to share? Being a stay-at-home mom, maybe for other moms with kids in thrift stores, or just something that you'd like to share about being a stay-at-home mom?
About being a stay-at-home mom.
And owning your own business. 'Cause this is a business, guys. It's a serious
Just
business.
trying to list everything every day, at least one item would be my tip, I would say. And always add measurements to your listings, or try to at least add measurements.
Do you guys want to kind of talk about organization at home with kids and your inventory?
Yes.
That'll be a completely different video, but I just want to kind of touch bases on, like, our house isn't like hoarders. It's not like covered in clothes everywhere.
So I am so blessed with some room in my basement that I can keep separated the stuff that I have not posted yet. So I kind of have it piled up in a nice area that I can know like what I've already listed, and then I have a specific room that has tables and like racks that I have my stuff on. And like she said, we'll kind of get into it more how we specifically organize things, but that is definitely how I keep it out of my way, and so my kids are not getting into it. Because I don't only do clothes, I also get toys and things like that. So I don't want my kids seeing those things because they'll want to touch them and play with them. So that is another tip. Keep a space specifically for your items.
Yeah.
Me personally, when I first moved, I didn't have a lot of inventory, so I was just keeping them in like grocery bags and stuff around my living room. And then it got to the point where I was seeing it every day, and I was like, this is really stressing me out. We had just moved in, so all of our boxes were in our spare bedroom because we were too lazy to unpack them yet. Finally, one day, I was like, listen, I am cleaning this spare bedroom, and I am turning this into my office. And I shoved everything in the closet and turned the room into my office. So I went to Walmart and bought a huge organizer. I still have the things that I have not listed yet separated and in bags. Just easy to transport because sometimes I take pictures of my listings over at Cieara's house. Sometimes I take them at my house, so that way they're easy to just pick up and go if I need to. And then everything that I have listed is organized by like long sleeve, short sleeve, pants, shorts, dresses, like nicer sweaters and stuff like that. Everything is separated in my organizer and easy to find because before I had a freak out because I had things everywhere in my house and I couldn't find a shirt that I had sold for 2 days. And that's when I cleaned out my spare bedroom and organized everything. And that's another tip. Make sure you know where everything is that you have listed.
So, like we said, these are just tips. If you guys want to share your own tips in the comments so everybody can see them, that's great. We also, like I said, we have our Instagram, so we hope that you follow us all on Instagram, and we'll have that in the description. We want to be kind of like a happy place to share your thoughts, and we want to hear what you guys have to say and what videos you want to see next. I think the organization video would be a good video to do next since we kind of talked about it. And we can maybe split that up into 3 different videos so they're shorter and you know exactly what we do, or maybe if they're not so long, we'll just go ahead and put it all together. But just let us know what you think below. And let us know what you guys want to see, because that's what's important, because we're doing this for you and to kind of help you guys out. Yeah. So We would like to do about 2 videos a week if we can. We want to try to do a haul video every week and then a helpful video every week. So we hope we can do that for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing.
Thanks, guys.
Do you guys have anything else?
No, I think that's it. So yeah, over
We
and
are
out.
signing out.
Bye-bye.
5 minutes of sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Some brothers wanna play that hard role and tell you that the butt ain't gold, so they toss it and leave it. I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that. Cause your waist is small and your curves are kicking. And I'm thinking about sticking to the beat.